morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing today? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I see we have a couple of friends popping off in the chat already. Brofit, good morning, good morning. Robbie's back, everybody. Happy Tweak Tuesday, feeling fantastic. Robbie is out there. Robbie, I miss you like so much. I don't know what's been going on between me and you, but X has been pushing your content away from me, so I feel like you've just been gone. If I dig deep enough, I find you, but it's just not pushing you to the top anymore. So I don't know what it is, but X fix that because I miss Robbie, and I don't like it. Good morning, Elena. How are you doing? One of these days, I need to hear the proper pronunciation of your name so I can start saying it right. Because every time I say it, uh, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But maybe the next time I see your sister on Whatnot, I will ask her too. Elena. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Turn on alerts. I mean, I could check that. Um, but I think it's more of an algorithm thing. I think I have alerts on for too many people. Uh, is Dom sick? I don't know. Maybe, maybe. What are you hearing? Am I sounding sick, everybody? David, good morning. How are you doing? Let's go. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. I can use a sticker. I don't know what that is, but sure. Oh, you're asking for a sticker? I can use a sticker. Thank you. Turn on alerts. Yep, yep, yep. I've had a little like congestion and stuff like that, Paul, but I think I'm okay. Maybe you're hearing an echo in the office or something. I don't know. Too many alerts is bad too. I agree. I agree. One of these days I need to go through and kind of fine tune and clean up my X. Um, but who has the time for that? I mean, I actually uh, was just talking with a friend, and I'm looking at hiring someone to help me out, like an assistant or something like that. And one of the first things I was looking at doing is um, get sending them my contact list so they can help me put it into a CRM program where I can start to set up, some sort of uh, connection point between me, my subcontractors, my clients, all that stuff. And the first thing that stopped me dead in my tracks was downloading my contact list and being able to make it make sense to another human being because it makes sense to me, obviously, because I built it and I've had it for so long. But yeah, it's uh it's daunting. Context list is an art. Yeah, yeah. Because one of the things I wanted to have this person do was actually like fill out the contact list. So I'm a person who like I get someone's name and phone number, and that's just it. Like once we transition to the email, like rarely does the email get put into their actual contact. Sometimes it gets added as another contact. Um, and I definitely am bad about putting other stuff in there, like um, websites, home addresses, business addresses, which I know would be really helpful for Christmas cards and or holiday cards and all that other stuff, which people really appreciate. Birthdays and everything. So wife's names, kids' names, like all that other stuff. Uh, yeah, so that was one of the things I was like, I don't know, I need some sort of help doing this. A little fun research project for someone to get to know people is fill out the rest of my contact list. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Great. Now I'm feeling it, Paul. Paul, you brought it up. Now I'm feeling it in my nose. Uh, but we'll figure it out. How's everyone's week going? Um, it's Tuesday. Like I said, I'm here at work. I'm a little behind. My office mate and another guy, they were having kind of a rough day yesterday. So wanted to grab a midday. They wanted to grab a midday slice and pint, and so I went and joined them, even though I wasn't having a bad day, but I just went to join them to support, to hang out, to talk, and then I tapped into the Chrome Bridge and the VFriend stream after that, and then my day was shot. Um, Luckily, my father-in-law pulled me out of it. He's like, "Hey, you need to get to the house quick because we need to file your taxes today." So went to his house. We worked on the taxes all night. I went to bed about 9 o'clock, and he stayed up and finished them for me and got them filed. Looks like around 10. So it's done. It's off the plate. Um, where was I going with that? Oh, I was just basically saying I'm behind at work. It took like three hours of like beer, pizza, and streaming, and now I feel like I'm really behind on work. So today, I think I'm going to talk with my wife. Might stay late today to work. Um, I'm about to call Craig before he goes to bed. Oh, see, that's so fun. I saw you guys interacting yesterday. That you guys were going to get on call again. So meaning implying that you've been on call before. That's awesome. Craig's a great guy. I love it when he jumps on here. Um, but like we try to keep this show tight 30 minutes. And Craig has so much to talk about. So yeah, I wanna get on a call with Craig too. Craig and Chapa are my buddies. Yeah, Chapa's a good dude too. I met him at VCon 3. He's a good dude. I like that guy. Um, I mean, everybody's get on call with anybody in the chat, and it would be a fun time, right? So, all right. I am a co-host list today. Anybody want to have some fun and jump up here and talk? And we can get on call and with the chat behind us. Here, I'm gonna put the link in the chat to see if anyone wants to come up and hang out. Don't all rush and jump to come up at once. If not, I will fumble bumble my way through this whole thing. Add me to the call list. Look at that. Look at that. The call list is going deep. Happy day, friends. Grateful for the opportunity to be here in the morning. Off to walk the dog. Love you all, Gramps. All right, Gramps. Gramps has one of the cutest dogs ever, although I think all dogs are cute. Jay's here in the background. Are you here, Jay? Did you click the link? Do I need to bring you up?
Hey,
I
Will,
am here.
What's going on?
I was just listening to you talk,
Yeah.
admiring how you can not mumble while
No,
co-hosting.
love it.
I admire your ability to do that. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And I'm going to say good morning over to our friend Caitlin on X. This is Soggy Waffles' sister. She is known as the Better Waffles. Some call her the Other Waffles, but she's definitely the Better Waffles. But yeah, good morning, Caitlin. We're over here on Twitch. You're more than welcome to hang out on X, but the chat is over here on Twitch, so I'm just posting your messages up so people can see what's going on. She's dropping the pup off from the groomer to the groomer, maybe.
That's
Yeah, what's going on, Jason? How was your day? How was your Monday? How was your morning?
My day just started. I woke up good 7 minutes ago. I am good, even though my schedule is I'm on spring break schedule where I go to bed a little bit later every night, kind of falling off the wagon, getting the things that I want to get done, but sleep is slowly.
So you're on spring break, so
you
you can adjust that way.
I can adjust, and I'm glad I can do that. I don't like it though. I don't like the feeling of. I don't like my attitude when I start. No, I do like my attitude. It's just there's a certain thing I don't enjoy about spring break and summers where I kind of lose the thing that makes me operate the best in the morning. That's the one thing I dislike that I'm trying to fix. Oh no, we lost Dom again. You
I,
still no? Or did you lose me? Am I lost?
I see both of you. Maybe you're lost.
It's me, guys. It's me. This office Wi-Fi is trash, and I forgot to turn it off. And so, like, literally, moment one of Jay's like amazing speech that he just gave about how he's
No,
crushing life, I
no.
just couldn't hear anything. So I turned my Wi-Fi off, and then it recycles the whole show for me. So I'm sorry about that if anyone was affected by my trash Wi-Fi.
I think this is the part where me and Blaze talk, but Dom is also talking, having a different discussion at the same time, which is great.
Good morning, Blaze.
Hey guys, what's up?
How you doing? Where are you going?
Going to work. Got to teach today. Noon, 10 to noon. Pharmacology. We're doing cardio today. Did you guys know that your heart has 4 chambers?
I did know that.
I believe so. Is it a octopus or a squid that has 3 hearts? Something weird like that?
Oh, I think it's something like that.
But sweet. Is that what you're teaching today? The chambers of the heart?
I mean, we lightly touch on the anatomy and physiology, and then we dive into ACE inhibitors and calcium channel blockers and Lasix pills and cardioglycosides, all the fun stuff.
David wants to know which is your favorite chamber.
I mean, you have 2 atriums, the left and the right, and you have 2 ventricles, the left and the right. I don't know if I have a favorite. Valves in between, maybe, I guess, the right ventricle. I don't know. You're on the spot there, David.
Thank you for that, David. Oh.
I always thought it's crazy the conjoined twins where they like have 2 brains but share organs. That's the wildest thing.
Yeah,
That
100%.
just my girls just saw some that popped up somewhere. That girl, the twins that share a body, but they have 2 heads.
Yeah, they got married.
That's amazing.
Really? Oh, I haven't seen any stories like that in such a long time. I feel like it happened a lot when we were younger, but maybe I'm just tapped out.
I always just think that it's probably like a health insurance nightmare because I'm sure they have 2 social securities, right? But they only have 1 body. I don't know. But anyways,
Yeah.
gratitude. We went to the Warrior Factory last night, which is like a Ninja Warrior course for Bryson, the 6-year-old, and he's been running up the ramp and jumping up, which is pretty cool. And he kept getting the challenges to get closer and closer and closer, so you don't get so much of a running start. And he got all the way to the like base of the ramp, and he couldn't do it, so he just like burst out in tears. But we're really working on resiliency, and it was also 8 p.m. at night, so like I'm sure little bro's tired. I'm not whipping him; he wanted to go. But just thankful. I mean, that's part of the dad tax. Is like today we're talking about food. And I know I've given up my desserts, French fries or whatever for my kids, but it's also your time. But I almost don't want to say it's like sacrificing my time because it's how I want to spend my time with my kids. So
Yeah. Yeah, this the whole thing about food, I don't understand it. I eat first in my household, and everyone else gets the scraps. No, I'm just kidding. I ask.
Dom gets a big piece of chicken.
I ask, and if they don't want me to make them food, like I give them plenty of time to like, what do you want? Look, Dad's making this. Do you want some? Do you want this? And like, if they're sitting there going, oh, I don't know, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm cooking my food, and it's going to take however long it takes, and then I'm going to sit and eat it because I eat my food hot. I won't wait for like my wife will make food. She'll put it in the microwave or whatever, or cook it, and then the kids will ask for something and she'll go do it, and then she'll forget that her food is like sitting there hot, and then she'll have to like reheat it. Not me. I eat it right away. I clean my dishes right away. And then I'll be like, okay, now would you like, after seeing me eat a nice, lovely meal, would you like me to make you something? Because in my house, no one eats the same thing. So that's like my issue, right? Like it's nowhere near what I remember growing up with, where my mom would like make a meal and like we would eat it or we would eat it. Like those were our two choices.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's kind of where I have to make all these different meals because everyone's so picky. And then my daughter at the end of the day is like, you didn't make dinner. And it's like, no, I didn't not make you dinner. I made you dinner. You didn't want it. And so then it's your responsibility to let me know what you want, because I don't want to make a second meal that then you're saying, no, I don't want that. And like, if you guys don't know, there's a social media mom that went to prison or jail because the school called and was like, your daughter doesn't have a lunch. And she said, that's her responsibility. Don't let her
Oh
eat.
no.
And please don't give her anything. And I'm not saying that. I want my daughter to eat. I'm going to feed my daughter. It's just she needs to work with me, and I'm more than happy to curate the meal that she wants. So, yeah.
Jason, rein us in here.
What is say it again?
Rein us in here. Blaze and I are borderline abusive parents
No,
when it comes to feeding our kids.
Here's where my head is at. Even though I woke up a lot later, I really enjoyed this page because I feel like there's a lot to dive into. And part of that is the food. I took Kira and Hazel, my oldest, youngest, to the doctor yesterday for the well visit, and one of the discussion points you talk about is dinner. And dinner can be a highly contentious time in our house, similar to what you guys go through. There are times when we kind of break down and make separate meals, which I really dislike, not just because it's annoying, but I don't like setting the expectation that they'll get whatever they want whenever they ask for it if they don't like something. Sometimes you just got to be like, yeah, hey, listen, we're having chicken breasts and unsauced noodles tonight because that's what I made, and we're going to eat that. I'm not making cheese and noodles, and I'm certainly not putting syrup on noodles for you kids. I'm joking on the last part, but part of it, like it is really.
Whoa! So you are putting syrup on noodles for your kids?
No, I'm not. I would much rather. I enjoy the nights. I don't enjoy them because they go terribly sometimes. I'm a big fan of just making a meal, telling the kids that's what it is. And if they don't eat it, then they don't eat. Then they have to eat like a piece of fruit or something, or else they start snacking like wild animals. But part of what the doctor said is that that's really important to set that expectation too, is to make a meal, make mealtime a thing, and make sure that like you're setting that expectation for the kids. I also got yelled at for screen time with my kids. I kind of felt yesterday like I was going to the dentist and was asked, how often are you flossing? When the doctor asked about screen time. That was my guilt level.
I don't know. There's worse things, but I mean, it also depends on like the content. I get that. Also, it's really hard with multiple kids.
What are you talking about? It's easy.
Flossing or screen time?
Everything.
All right, let me kick Jason off the stage real quick, Blaze.
Does anybody know? Is Ryan okay? I'm just worried he might have got hepatitis from the water park.
I think he has to come. I think he has to go home and like come down from it and relax.
I didn't want to scare him too much when he said he was going to Great Wolf Lodge, but yeah, every time we've gotten sick. So I think Jason tried by telling him like, it's like indoor, like weird, like, like the humidity's all weird and off, and yeah. So I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he had a great, amazing time, and he's just going to sleep for the next 24 hours to level set his brain, because it was probably information overload in that place.
I feel like he's at home or he's still there, balled up in the corner, repeating that mantra of "It's for the kids. It's for the kids. It's for the kids."
He didn't even make it through the lobby. He was in the Chrome Bridge like almost all day yesterday.
He could still be there at the water park. Maybe it was another thing where he's like, it was an unlock for him. And he's like, this is the best place ever. I'm never leaving.
Oh, he's gonna get a job there, like on the cruise ship.
He gets like a sandwich board, like, because they all have those pool bars inside them for your like kids with people with older kids that can drink and watch their kids. Which you shouldn't do that. I don't do that. I actually don't drink. But it could have a sandwich board, like free nutrition consults at the bar. Loop them in,
Yeah. All right. So what else did this reading strike for you, Jason? Because like I was trying to think of, I have a question here from ChatGPT is, what are some quiet sacrifices you've made for your kids that they may not realize yet?
Hang on,
other than food, right? Like other than the food tax, like the dad tax going with food. I think Blaze hinted towards it. It's more of a time thing. It's more of a, like kind of like what we talked about yesterday, where it's, you may not want to play with your kid, or that may not be what's on your, mind or schedule for the day. Like you're getting your laundry done, or you're cooking or cleaning or something, and your kid goes, "Hey, I want to play." I guess I don't like the term tax, right? I think that's what we were looking at, or even the term sacrifice, because it's like, this is our even job. Like even I was about to say this is our job being a parent, but it's like, it's not that. Like this is just life. This is just our life. It's our role. This is the thing we decided to do. We're all enjoying it. And some of these words I'm not really caring for, because they're making it seem like work.
This is one of those moments where, like, I wish Ryan Holiday was like, all right, you guys can call me like once every 6 months, impromptu, and I'll jump on the call and we'll have a discussion.
Blaze shooting for the moon, y'all.
No, Ryan, I don't want you on the show. I want your phone number so I can call you when we're having these like dilemmas. I know you have a bookstore. I'll come and buy all your books. Do you think Ryan exists?
I don't think he's as reachable or as approachable as we would think or hope. I think the fact that most of us here are coming from like the Gary V like club. Like I think one of the things that I've always given like the most credit to Gary V is that like he actually is reachable. Whereas I don't think anyone else out there is that reaches that level of status. Like I think you'd have a hard time getting an actual response from Ryan Holiday. Like on anything.
Sorry, boys, dogs are going nuts outside.
I can say, and it looks like he got a fresh cut too. Did you guys go to the same barber?
So I went to Sports Clips because like my barber, it's just like really hard for me to go and see him. But one of my nursing students used to be a barber. She's a female barber, and she was like, Blaze, whoever did your lineup, it's crooked. And now I'm like really self-conscious. I gotta pop my collar up a little bit.
Oh no. It's a bummer.
Dad tax. If I didn't have kids, I would be going to like the best barber in town once a week.
I go to the best barber in town once every 3 months. We have a really good barber, and I'm really happy that I found that place.
But instead of my haircut every week, I'm taking my kids every 2 or 3 months to this place called Sheer Madness, which is like a toy store where they just happen to cut hair. And so you can't walk out without spending like $50.
Why do you do that to yourself, Blaze?
Well, you know what my dad used to do? He put a bowl on my head and gave me a bowl cut.
Really? That was a thing?
Dom, to answer your question from before, I think there's a lot of good points on this page. And I'm kind of having a hard time right now trying to focus on one theme. Part of it I really enjoy. I enjoy the idea of like the leaders eat last, like making sure everybody gets what they need before you provide for yourself. In addition to that, going out to eat, do you guys ever let the family order and then you realize you don't even have to order anything because you get so much more food just by waiting for people to finish? You guys ever done that?
Like waiting for everyone else to eat?
Yeah, it's like we go out to eat. My kids order a meal. I mean, my wife eats her meal. Kristen eats, but like the amount of food that my kids end up not eating is plenty for me to eat. I just wait and wait for them to give me what they haven't finished.
Hmm.
The other thing I think about with that is, but then I'm ordering like what I think is the right size pizza. I let everyone eat, and then there's no pizza left for me, and then I'm hangry.
Oh, you guys are tripping, dude.
Yeah, that backfires.
I eat first. I go to sleep first. No, you guys are crazy. I'm all for the put your oxygen mask on first, and then see if your kids need some help.
Yeah, that's also a great point too.
You know, like I mean, for the most part, especially because I got the two older girls, like I've taught them how to cook at least the bare minimum of food to get them by. Like I remember this growing up. My mom did the same for me, and so you know we've gone through a couple of different meals and how to use the microwave, the stove, the oven, the toaster oven, knives, and all that stuff. And so it's like, you know, they know how to make, you know, some of the easiest stuff that they like to eat. And so, you know, I'll ask them, like, hey, do you want some food? Dad's making food right now. And if they don't say no, then it's like, all right, well, I'm moving on to myself. And like, and it's kind of very similar about bedtime. It's like, look, I'm going to bed because I wake up early. So, you know, if you need anything or want anything from me, like this is kind of your last chance. Like if you want to, you know, hang out, if you want to talk, if you want me to help you with homework, whatever, like otherwise dad's going to bed. Yeah, just I don't know. I kind of feel that like setting up my boundaries so that I can still stay within my routine, stay on my schedule, and not go crazy. My kids are 16, 12, and 6.
And
So again, the two older ones, they can handle themselves.
mine are 8, 6, and almost 4.
I'm at 12, 9, and 6.
I didn't know we all have. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Then I gotta go. Dom, your family's going to the national? Is that the plan?
No.
Oh.
I'm not bringing those fools.
Okay.
That place is too expensive, and other than the national, like I have no interest in going like to Chicago, and especially with my family, you know, like, so no.
All right.
It's just gonna be me.
But I love you guys.
You out of here, buddy?
What's up?
You're out of here?
Yep.
It's time. It's time, everybody. Just as J Rob gets in the house, we are all ready to leave. Thank you, J Rob, for closing down the show. I appreciate you. Everybody have a great day. And yeah.
IJ Rob, we love you.
Don't forget to get your dad tax, folks, and whatever that comes.
Go eat your kid's bagel right now out of their hands.
Go eat all their chocolate coins from you.
And maintain eye contact.
I love you guys. See ya.